War on Terror proclaimed a fraud as 9/11 truth realized by masses.
Not gonna happen.
Spiritual awakening of humanity ends planet rape consumerism.
Not gonna happen.
Ancient alien ancestor arrival planet X Nibiru pole shift 2012 apocalypse.
Not gonna happen. Hey, it's me, Conspiracy Clown, because it's not enough the masses are poorly educated, selfish shopping zombies. They have to be brainwashed into liking it by satanic Mason Burger Illuminati. Here are the headlines tonight. Are you a 9/11 truther who recently awakened from a zombie shopping consumer sleepathon to the realization that your government are lying, murdering scum and everything you were told about history was a lie? Are you waiting for 9/11 truth to sweep the consciousness of your nation or some other nation or any nation? Are you ready to trumpet the truth from your loud hailer as the media finally begins reporting the scandal of the biggest lie in history and their complicity in its distribution? Or are you a being of light with a higher consciousness, part of the vanguard of enlightenment about to sweep over us all, making our lives full of joy and loveliness once we finish our shift at the meatpacking factory, of course? Or are you a sky-gazing true believer waiting on what's out there finally being down here for everyone to see and hail you as their prophet? Well, let's get straight to the point, boys and girls. It's not gonna fucking happen! There's little point in sugarcoating this shit or beating around the bush. Those of you waiting for some kind of epochal change in relation to the war on terror, or a few wealthy families ruling over us all with an iron fist, don't hold your breath. Those of you waiting for the revolution or the spiritual awakening which will herald the end of our greedy, self-destructive ways, get ready to be disappointed. Those of you expecting alien voodoo jumbo planet X transformation pole shift mind geist, what were you thinking? Hey. None, I repeat, none of that shit is gonna fucking happen. Here's our special report.
9/11, wasn't it great? A spectacle of global proportion, its ripples washing up on every shore, its consequences containing waves bigger than a tsunami, winds bigger than a hurricane, and lies bigger than the Bible. While most people are swept along with the current, a few resist. For some, the event sparks a fire in their heart as they realize our culture, our civilization, our politics and economics, our heritage, all of these things are a facade held up by the Wizards of Oz. The facts show anyone interested in looking at them that 9/11 is a lie. Business is theft, money is debt, war is peace, freedom is slavery, and ignorance is strength. Filled with excitement at the discovery, mavericks and radicals hail the new era as pivotal. In the fire of such vast change, there is, they say, the opportunity to forge our lives anew. Reshape ourselves as heroic truth seekers, prophets, freedom fighters, gurus, and assorted purveyors of reality. Furthermore, in a happy coincidence, jungle-dwelling Mayans from 1,000 years ago left us coded messages about the end of the world, or the arrival of Planet X, or the arrival of aliens, or a pole shift, or some other event we can all pin our hopes for change upon, without having to expend any effort. Yeah, 2012 is coming, so just sit back in the shit and wait for the establishment to crumble. Then, bada bing, it's ice cream for all. I bet you never knew revolution was so easy. The masses, meanwhile, continue obliviously watching TV, eating McDonald's, and supporting the spread of peace and freedom through war and corporate rape. Hollywood movies are churned out, pop stars waft by. Terror threats and conflicts amble across the world stage, keeping us afeared, and most people wouldn't have it any other way. And that's the most horrible and sobering of all the post-9/11 2012 mindscapes, isn't it? Most people don't give a fuck. There is no, wasn't any, and won't be a mass movement based on the truth about anything, ever. Unless and until food runs out, most people are going to sit back and enjoy the ride. People wittering on about injustice, inequality, corruption, deceit, oppression and tyranny just doesn't motivate you like watching your baby starve to death. On a side note, if you did want to start a revolution, try bombing Walmart, not the World Trade Center. I mean, who gives a shit if downtown New York has less office space, really? But The party definitely stops when food runs out. I tell you, 3 days without Coke, Doritos and Pop-Tarts, and the fat, bloated, dependent shopping zombies of Earth will be a rioting, angry mob faster than you can say, I'm totally dependent on this sick fucking system. Feed me, or I'm going bonkers crazy nutjob on your ass. Yeah, baby.
Hey! So, there you have it. Prepare yourself, aficionados of counterculture, to live through what the hippies went through after the 60s. Nah, not the 70s. Bitter disappointment. Nice. Because as soon as the euphoria ends from 9/11 truthiness, and the mental fog of spiritual awakening expectancy lifts, and extraterrestrial fantasy savior doom doesn't arrive, counterculture is waking up to a brand new day. Counterculture will have a bitch of a hangover and not know exactly where it is. Counterculture's mouth will taste like Alex Jones' cock, and one of David Icke's books will be rammed up its ass. When counterculture looks in the mirror, it'll see a big tattoo saying 2012 or bust right across its face. Slowly, the allegorical beast's memory returns. Oh man, what did I do last night? A slightly embarrassed counterculture returns to a life of buying cheap groceries, posting Facebook links about the Masons, and wanking off to alien porn. Oh, counterculture's sad. It can no longer even pretend to have any influence on what's going down. For a while after 2012, wannabe revolutionaries, fire starters, pot stirrers, and gurus will still ply their trade to a dwindling audience of fantasists, dreaming that one day they'll be part of something bigger, more meaningful, important, worthwhile. They wish it was the end of the world, and they were its prophet. They wish the masses would fight the power. Fight the power, man. They want an end and then a new beginning, but all they're gonna get is same as it ever was. You know why? Because that's what people want. Hey. I'm not saying everybody wants everything they get, but most people want most of it. They want shops, banks, jobs, and war. They want to hate different people just under the surface of their politically correct, I'm not a racist, but pish. They want lies about the economy, lies about the war, lies about their lives. They lie to themselves, they lie to each other, and it makes them happy. They will not stop because you are unhappy. They will not stop because you say it's wrong. They will not stop because you know a better way. Your superficial higher consciousness that never wiped an old person's bottom will not infect them with love for all life. Your collection of 9/11 truth videos will not wake them up. The Mayan end of the world prophecies and Nibiru's return will have no effect because none of that is gonna fucking happen. There will be a revolution one day. There will be a sea to change. There will be a new horizon. It's a natural cycle. But it won't happen while there's still food in the shops, money in the banks, sport on TV, beer in the fridge, and a place in your house where shit is flushed away at the push of a button. We live like fucking royalty, man. Every one of us is like the king and the queen. Ambrosia all round, grapes for all, cream on top. Woo! What? You think because some brown people died and house prices went down, we're throwing in the towel? Please. We're going all the way, and you're coming with us, whether you like it or not. Until next time, be well, be free, be happy.